Hi, I'm Rachel and I'm the founder of Flex Homes. I'm a remote property investor and I spend much of my time in Bahrain where my husband lives. I come from the southeast and I invest in the northeast. So if you're already an expat or soon to be an expat, then one of the biggest obstacles that you face is finding reliable people to support you in your property journey. I'm sure you've heard the expression that you need to kiss a lot of frogs before you find your prince. Well, that is so true when finding solicitors, sourcers, brokers and trades that are experienced in dealing with expats. It's one of the main reasons that Andy and I set up the Expat Property Investors Facebook group. I'm going to share with you just a few tips that hopefully will help you in your property journey. So have a look at your credit file. It's really important that you check to make sure that you don't have any adverse credit marks on your file. We did that and we were really shocked to find that we did. We had two. One was with Vodafone, who had failed to take a direct debit and then classed it as a late payment. We had changed contracts and they fluffed that up basically. And the other thing was we had an old bank account that we closed and the bank just failed to follow through. We used checkmyfile.com, which is an excellent source to use, and they cover the main three credit reference agencies. So the other thing to think about doing is maintain a UK footprint, bank account, credit card, mobile phone. It's really helpful because lenders will check your identity. If you're going to set up a business bank account, then start early. They are notoriously slow. We used HSBC because they've got global presence and we bank with them. The other thing to do is to make sure that your records in your country of residence are accurate. So your bank statements have your correct address on, credit card, mobile phone bill, etc. Sometimes banks use PO box numbers, so that is critical to make sure that your local records are accurate because they will be scrutinised. The other thing to think about is if your accommodation is included in your package, then you may not have a residential address, you may not be paying utility bills, and you might need to get a letter from your employer. So it's really important that you factor that in time-wise. My biggest top tip, and I mean my biggest top tip, is time. So if somebody tells you something is going to take 2 weeks, the chances are it's going to take at least 4 or 6 as an expat. Everything for us is slow. Getting documents back to the UK, solicitors to witness, maybe loan agreements, those types of things. It's really, really important that you factor in plenty of time. If you are not an expat yet and you are still in the UK, then you have a distinct advantage because it's a lot easier getting started while you're still in the UK. So if you can get a property under your belt, your 12 months will have started for being an experienced landlord, which means you have greater access to lenders. So if you're just getting started out or you have any questions at all about property or expat property investing, then please just drop me a DM, connect with me on LinkedIn, and I look forward to speaking to you. So good luck in your property journey.